let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt.
It's an inspiring motto, and the association of bravery with physical competition isn't unusual. But for many of these athletes, the biggest challenges are faced before competition even begins.
For example, if I wanted to go do something, I would just go do it, and I don't think twice about it. Most of these people couldn't fit in regular programs because when you hit the thing where you have to be good enough to make the team, well, they might not be good enough to make the team, but what about all those people that still want to be active anyways?
And it's for them that Special Olympics was created, not as a single competitive event, but an ongoing opportunity to be part of organized sport.
Special Olympics is a program for people with intellectual disabilities, and it's a whole bunch of sports, and each sport practices once a week.
We all know that getting a little bit of exercise is a great stress relief, and everybody benefits from a bit of exercise and a bit of fun.
For a lot of years, people with intellectual disabilities were stuck away, and they never got out, and they weren't active, and they tended to gain weight and be unhappy, and moving gives you endorphins, and it just makes people happier.
Happier? Well, you can't miss the smiles and laughter in the gym at today's basketball practice. There's a pure joy in this group that sometimes gets lost in other organized sports.
A lot of the other sports that I coach, they worry a lot, and there's a big emphasis on winning. Whereas here, and I run into it with Miles all the time because Miles does track and field and swimming, and he's a very good swimmer and he's a very good runner, but he doesn't care if he wins the race. He just has fun. He knows how to have fun. So sometimes Miles is at the track and he's running the 100-yard dash and he's winning, and there'll be people in the stands cheering for him, and so he'll turn and stop running and everybody will pass him, and he doesn't worry about it.
No, Wayne's son Miles doesn't worry too much about winning, although many of the other athletes are more competitive, and almost all of them take part in multiple sports. One of which, basketball, is brand new to the Port Alberni group and was made possible in part by a grant from the Unity Charity Basketball Game held last October. Funding that is extremely valuable, since every Special Olympic group in every community is 100% responsible for raising all the money required to operate their programs.
It's all done locally, and the money stays local to fund all of our programs. And as you can imagine, with 9 sports going year-round, and we're using different facilities, and we need uniforms for each sport, so it does take a fair amount of money, but all the money stays local.
The smiles stay local too, and that's something that's pretty hard to put a price on. For more information about Port Alberni Special Olympics, give Linda a call. She'd love to tell you about it. In Port Alberni, I'm Nancy Wilmot.